Hello guys, Mr. Fluffy Pants here. Today guys, another video. Today guys, I'm reviewing the third episode of Season 2 of The Mandalorian, which is called the Heiress. Make sure you guys check out my other reviews for all the other Mandalorian episodes, including, the first two episodes of Season 3. Leave little links in the description, iCards for all those, but... yeah, so I know last week a lot of people actually did not really enjoy that episode, it seemed like, or at least they were kind of disappointed, but I would definitely say if you were disappointed with last week's episode, you'll probably really enjoy this episode. This episode right here was honestly just really even more enjoyable here, for say, and, it included some interesting connections here and there, but if you haven't seen the episode, go watch it real quick, because this will include spoilers, but... Pretty much, this episode, he finally makes it to the planet where, that frog lady, wants to go, and, he kind of, and also the really weird squid creatures of this planet, like, are really, really odd. I don't know if we ever seen them in Star Wars before, but poor Mando, his Razor Crest is absolutely wrecked, like, especially whenever it drops into the ocean. I felt so bad for him, but even at the end, whenever it was repaired, it still looks like shit, but... So pretty much, he gets there and, these guys are like, yeah, we'll take you on, you have to come on our barge, but we'll take you to some more Mandalorians, and gets on the barge. It turns out it was a trap, and, they throw Baby Yoda into this giant, like, he's back into his little, space kind of crib, kind of, orb kind of thing, that floats around, and they start feeding like this giant serpent creature, and they just straight up throw Baby Yoda in the water, and the creature swallows him, and then they shove Mandalorian in him and trap him. They're like, yeah, we got our best car now, so, it was all just a ploy to get, his best car armor or whatnot, but... And then, we actually meet the other Mandalorians from this episode, or, the reason he traveled here from this episode. They fly in three of them, which one of them is Bo-Katan, I think I'm saying that right, which is a character from the, the Clone Wars and Rebels, the cartoons, so... I guess that was kind of cool for, people that watch those shows. Well, I mean, I did watch a little bit of Rebels, but, and, they have some really cool armor, I must say. I love the Mandalorian armor, but... they take off their helmets. He's like, where'd you get that armor from? They're like, yeah, we're Mandalorians too, but, they're like, oh, okay, you're one of those kind. And he's like, what do you mean? And they're like, you're one of them, really religious zealots or whatnot, or I don't know, something like that. So it does appear that there's two different sects of Mandalorian, I guess, which is honestly kind of interesting how, the religion or the culture kind of split that way. And, they're like, hey, I mean, we'll, help you find a Jedi if, you can, help us, do a little mission real quick. And also earlier in the episode, I'm pretty sure we saw Sabine Wren just for a split second, but I'm not too sure who that was supposed to be. But they're like, yeah, we'll tell you where Ahsoka Tano is if you help us raid this. I guess it's like it's like. I don't want to say empire because, they're not really a thing anymore, but I guess the remains of the empire, they have like this cargo ship that has a bunch of weapons on it, and, they're like, hey, if you help us take this, we'll lead you to Ahsoka Tano, and, pretty much, pretty good action scene, they raid, first of all, Mandalorian leaves Baby Yoda with the frog lady and her husband. Actually, Baby Yoda, he's actually, really cute. He's messing with one of the little hatchlings from the eggs or whatnot, and it's really cute. I don't know if he was about to eat it or not, but it does kind of seem like they made Baby Yoda kind of regret his decisions, I guess, a little bit with eating all the eggs, but... So, back what I was saying, when they're raiding the ship, a bunch of awesome, gunfights or whatnot, but, on the ship with, some of the stormtroopers. We get a brief cameo from Moff Gideon. He's like, well, I mean, they already got the cargo holdover, so no point in sending reinforcements. You know what they do. And the officer's like, okay, shoots both of the pallets, and he starts ramming that bitch down into the ocean, and then they're like, oh, shit, we better get in there, and she's like, oh, where isn't he's got it, doesn't he? And he's like, well, I mean, why you ask me? You already know. And of course, she's talking about the Darksaber, which, she needs that to be the ruler of, Mandalore or whatnot, so... he kind of commits suicide, and then, they do end up saving the ship, but then Mando's like, okay, peace out, boys, or peace out, guys, and then he's kind of gone with Baby Yoda, and, they're off on their other mission, I guess, to go find Ahsoka Tano, I guess, but, honestly, this episode is pretty enjoyable. You kind of get a little bit best of both worlds with, just, like, some character development between, Mando and Baby Yoda, and also, this new planet is also really interesting, I think, just the way, I don't know, it kind of is, but and also I did like the frog lady better in this episode. Honestly, whenever she's with her husband, she seemed a lot more sweet or whatnot. But and they just seem kind of like a loving couple or whatnot. I don't know, but and then, the other Mandalorians, they were really enjoyable to see on screen, and they had some really cool action scenes, and I loved seeing that Imperial cargo ship or whatnot, and the whole raid on that. Even get to see a little bit of Moff Gideon. Pretty cool. I really hope we get to see him more later in the season, but and also that kind of does bring up the point, like maybe Boba Fett is a real Mandalorian. He's just not. Well, at least now he seems like he's completely separated from it. But I don't know. It's just kind of interesting, and it kind of does explain why some Mandalorians take off their helmets and some don't. But anyway, guys, I'll probably give episode 3 of season 2 probably about a 8.9 out of 10. Pretty enjoyable, like I said. If you didn't really enjoy last week's episode, I definitely feel like you'll enjoy this one better. But I mean, I still enjoyed last week's episode, but. So far, season 2 has been pretty strong for me so far, and I would definitely recommend it. I'm definitely excited to see, episode 4 next week, but, anyway, guys, check out my Twitter and Discord link in the description. Let me know what you guys thought down below. Like and subscribe for more, check out some other videos, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!